We are preparing to stream. Got it. And now we're live on Facebook. Hello, Aviwe. Thanks for joining in. You want to be listening to our show. This is TV show 3, as we call it in Value Ed. And it's called Plan of Action. And we have Aviwe who's joining us to listen in. And we have 2 very special guests who are Value Edians, who are going to be telling us a little bit about their story in Value Ed over the course of the next 15 minutes, and giving us a little insight into their plan of action. I know both of them are very, very involved in actioning some plans, so it'll be good to hear from them in terms of what it is that they're doing. So we're going to use a protocol here, and the oldest Value Edian is going to be the one least to go, or go second. And she's laughing because she knows who it is. So which means to ask the first question to introduce herself is Lebohang. Lebohang, tell us a little bit about you and tell us about what you are doing in Value Ed.
Okay. Well, my name is Lebohang. As Rick has said, I'm from the Eastern Cape. Prior to being home, I was working at Joburg at Adcock Ingram, and I was introduced to Value Ed through my line manager, Catherine Makumsha, who is a brand manager at Adcock. So I worked with her, and just because I wanted to add value to my marketing skills, she introduced me to Value Ed, and I started taking courses with Value Ed, and I loved it. So now I am part of Value Ed, the team, and I'm a Value Edian. So I want to add value to my skills, and I want to assist others in adding values to their skills as well.
Absolutely, absolutely, and you are now in the team, in the framework, and by team we mean those who are involved in the engine room of making the things work. And obviously everybody's a Value Edian, and they participate either in the courses or the programs. But we have the core team, which Lebohang and Tseko are part of. And Lurto has joined. Lurto, your name has slightly changed from the last time we used to know it. Wow. I see it's now Lurto. Also modify that for a second. We will go over to Tseko and just ask Tseko to tell us a little bit about herself and how she joined Value Ed, etc., etc.
Cool. Hi, everyone. My name is Tseko Sibokhudi, and I am a Value Edian and also a Chief Excellence Officer at Value Ed and the co-founder of Workflow Guru. Whoa. So I joined. Thank you. So I joined Value Ed about 7 months ago. I was unemployed prior to joining Value Ed, and I just needed something that was gonna give me reason I needed to find my purpose again, and Value Ed has been that catalyst for me. I joined Value Ed in February, March. I started with the self-mastery program that helped me figure out who I really am, or figure out things about myself that I wasn't quite sure about, or things that I didn't understand about myself. So that's just made me grow and change, and I've blossomed into this wonderful young lady that has dreams. And I got to have the dream of having a remote virtual assistant business through Value Ed as well. And it's just joining Value Ed has changed my life, and it's just been an incredible journey.
Yeah, no, absolutely, it has been. And when you talk about putting plans to action in 6 months, that's quite effective. Not only have you been part of quite a whole number of courses, but you are now in the position of being able to work on websites. You are developing websites. You're doing a whole bunch of things that 6 months ago one would have never thought possible. So congrats to you. So there's no quizzing you around, what are you doing in terms of plan of action. Welcome, Lerato, my co-host. Hello, Lerato. Just give everybody a quick snippet about you, and then you can dig in with a couple of questions over the next 10 minutes or so. I know you've introduced yourself the last time.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, kick it off.
Hi, everyone. So I'm Lerato. I'm part of Value Add. I'm the co-host of Uncle Vic.
Hey.
Yeah, I work with Circle. Hi, everyone. Hi. Yes, I know Lebohang from marketing. Yes, Aviwe joined us. She's also she was a marketing student now at HR. Yes, so that's me.
Oh, we were going to ask of you a little bit about ourselves, but we'll come to that in a moment. And yeah, Lebohang, you tell us now what is it that you're putting to plan to action, because you've come into Value Add as part of the team and you're putting certain plans into action. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I recently joined Value Add just to add on to the marketing side of the team. So basically, we're planning on how to direct market and how to drive feet towards the Value Add page, towards the different courses of Value Add. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, no, fantastic. And I think one of the things that we'd like to do with this program, with this TV show, as well as others, is really give people the kind of sense of what it is that they can experience at Value Add. I was just saying to a group of students a little earlier on that for the value of 350 rands, you can literally and actually come on to Value Add and experience 16 to 18 different courses hosted by about 15 different hosts, and that's real specialist learning, right? It's specialist learning in the sense that you get to meet counseling psychologists, people who know they're specialists in skills in how to navigate your job search, networking, coaching, building, personal, there's just a whole stream of things that you can actually learn. And you, Lebohang, are going to try and get people to come and join us. Tseko, tell us a little bit about the courses you've been on.
Okay, so I've been on quite a few.
No kidding.
Work Readiness, hosted by Stacey Fong. The Mental Health and Wellness course as well. Self-Mastery, Business and Executive Coaching to help me navigate the business side of Workflow Guru, the remote admin business. I have also been a part of well, I feel like I've lost count now, but it's quite a few. And they've all played a part in changing my life. I think, building sales relationships. I wasn't comfortable with networking. I didn't like putting myself out there, but now I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable with sharing who I am with the world, and Value Add has just given me that confidence boost that I needed as well.
No, cool. And Lerato, you can tell them what plan of action you're putting into place. What are all the small, incy-wincy, teeny-weeny things that you do in Value Add?
So with me, my plan of action was from studying marketing to putting it into practical, doing it with Value Add. That was my plan of action. The example was that what you see on the posters and everything that's being posted at Value Add, that's practically what I am doing. That's like selling myself as well as selling Value Add. So with the webinars and everything, the social media, the posting of the posters, yeah, that's practically my plan of action.
So actually, the whole engine room is because of you. If everything that you see from the posters, the calendar, the diaries, etc., in terms of what you see on the website, that is all Lerato. And Lerato, were you able to do this 6 months ago before you came to Value Add?
Not at all. It was just theory. And this theory, it's not as easy as they say it unless you just put it in practice.
Sure.
Yeah, literally. It's just you read and then you think you know things, but then when you get to the workplace, it's a whole different ball game at all.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about Aviwe. Did you bring Aviwe on? Do you know each other?
Yes, I brought Aviwe on. We come from a long way since college, and then we went to the same varsity as well. She did marketing with me at college, and then first year marketing, then she jumped off to logistics. She left us in marketing. Yeah.
Oh, right. Welcome, Aviwe. Welcome, welcome. So you see, if you come live onto the Zoom and not just watch on Facebook, you get the opportunity to be spoken to. But tell us a little bit quickly about yourself, Aviwe.
Hello, sir.
Are you? Oh, maybe. Okay, no, Aviwe, hang on. Let me just check if her mic is connected. Yes, it is connected. But maybe we just can't hear. But don't worry, no panics. Always at the next time, if probably my connection challenge. So we're almost coming to an end, and I know this kind of goes really, really quickly. Any last thoughts, Lebohang? You know, you've gone through the marketing course, very specialized, very focused in terms of the direction you are taking. What's your experience been in the marketing course?
Well, being in the marketing course, I quit my 9-to-5 job that I used to love, for marketing, and marketing was a passion for me. And doing that, I took a risk in taking a contract job while I had a permanent job just to pursue marketing. So it wasn't just a step because I just wanted to do that, but marketing is something that I love, and it's something that I want to do. I think growing up, I just loved adverts. I just loved, but the mechanics behind it, I never knew. So that's the thing for me. I just want to be there in that creativity space, and that creating that drive that feeds to whatever space there is, whatever platform there is, or just to be out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think some of the stuff that you've come up with already has been phenomenal. Sako, what is just tell the people why they should join Value.
It could change your life, like it changed mine.
Yeah.
I'm someone who was in a very weird place before joining Value Ed. I was unemployed, and I needed some inspiration. I needed to be inspired to believe in myself again, and that's what Value Ed did for me. I'm a big cheerleader for myself, and a lot has happened in the last 7 months, and I can only imagine what's to come. And that's through all the inspiration I've received from the different courses and the hosts. Just like Uncle Vic, I tell him every time that he's a genius, but yeah, it's true, and I'm putting it out there now. But he has just made me believe in myself, and that I think if you want someone to believe in you and you want to feel inspired, I think join Value Ed.
Absolutely. The home of inspiration. Co-hosts, last words and thoughts.
Nice. It's really nice hearing like the youth, your age groups talking inspiration, talking motivation. Like you also want to be in that. So with Value Add, it's not only about learning, like what Tseho has been, like the incubation businesses that it has. It doesn't just want to teach you. It wants to instill that thing of positivity in the youth, that you can do more than just learning with your own skills, your own capabilities. So for me, it was that thing of, yeah, I'm in the right space. I'm at the right place at the right time. With what's happening now in South Africa, I am literally incubating all that knowledge, all that inspiration to just better myself as well. Because with marketing, like Lebohang said, it's not just one thing, it's an umbrella name, but it has a lot inside it. And with all of that, when you get to Value Add, you just get to pinpoint in it and just play around with it. It's not just strategic like that. No, that's the nice thing.
Fantastic. Thank you, Lerato. Thanks everybody, and thanks for your experiences in Varied, and more importantly, thanks for doing what you're doing and converting what you're learning into the plans into actions, because Lebohang, what you've gone through in terms of learning the marketing. Now we're going to take all that in terms of Gully and see how we can actually start applying it in the context of value add. And Lerato and Seko, you've, in the last 6 to 7 months, you've blossomed in terms of the actual exposure and experiences that you're getting in terms of, doing for yourself, right? The three of you, you're doing for yourself. It's not, hello, can somebody do for me? No, it's, building for yourself. And I guarantee you, it's kind of like planting a seed and then saying, okay, who wants to take a bet this seed is not going to grow? Most people are not going to really go for that bet, right? They're going to go, right, if you water it and plant it in the right soil, it's 100% chance that it's going to grow, right?
Yes.
Exactly what you're doing right now, I can guarantee that it's going to lead to success. Guarantee. Because you're doing exactly what needs to be done for something to grow and succeed. So thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Aviwe, for coming through. And any of those that were on Facebook, thank you too. We're going to be sending this out. I'm going to go straight after this. I'm going to go boost and make way through it, right?
That's good.
But thanks everybody, and have a wonderful weekend. And we'll catch each other on the other side on Monday. Cheers!
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Guys, have a good one. Cheers.